So can you tell me what makes a good presentation? And anyone can throw some slides together and shove it up there on the screen and present and call it a presentation, right? But the difference is really in this, right? You need to know how to give a good talk in public because so few people want to talk in public. So just by you making the choice to give a good talk and making the choice to speak altogether, you will truly stand out. The first type of person is the one who comes to me and says, Suzannah, I really hate public speaking. I don't like it. I'm nervous by it. There's nothing about it that I like, but I kind of have to do it in my job, so help. That's person number one. Person number two is the type of person who says, okay, so I don't like it. It doesn't even matter whether I like it or not, but I have to give this presentation at work. There's something big coming up, and I have to be good. Like, this has to really work. That's the second person. And the third person is the one that says, hey, you know what? I do a lot of speaking. I like it. I think I'm pretty good at it, but I can get better. What matters is that we all come at this with the same goal, is that we want to be more effective speakers. We know we have to do it. We know it's good for us to do it. How do we really give a good talk in public? So my intention today in doing this is to share with you how you can create structured and engaging and compelling presentations so that you can truly stand out. First, how to master your fears, because like it or not, whatever our level of experience, nerves happen. And yet at the same time, it's not enough to just not have the nerves. Because even if you feel confident, you don't have the butterflies, you still need to put together content that is really engaging and really interesting to the audience. How do you manage the fear before you get up in front of an audience so that regardless of however you're feeling, you can still get up and do an amazing job in front of your audience? You also have to remember the content of your presentation and deliver it in a way that is really calm and concise and clear and engaging to your audience. So good luck with that. Right? That is no easy feat. First of all, not rocket science, we prepare. So preparing means naturally that you know your topic. It means you know your audience. You understand what it is that they want to hear. You understand what their issues are. And at the same time, you have preparation means a backup plan. It means, what am I going to do if my technology doesn't work? Okay, so here's how it works. When you put together a speech that is very strong in structure, and you are very clear on the points, you are very clear on what you're trying to get across to your audience, what your objective is, what your message is, what you want them to walk away with, and what ultimately is the outcome, you can then start approaching your presentation not as, oh, I hope this is going to work out, but really with excitement, with real excitement of the value that you're going to be leaving your audience. And that really overpowers the fear. And body language is important, and gestures are important, and voice is important, and let's practice, and that's basically it. And now as my audiences got smarter, I realized that we needed to get deeper, and people kept asking me, how do I engage my audience? How do I create structure? How do I make them care about what I'm talking about? I feel like I talk to blank faces. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm no mind reader. My intention today is to share with you how to create structured, engaging, compelling presentations so that you could really, truly stand out in front of your audience. Right there, you've just told your audience, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you're getting out of it. The content is there, and the benefit is there. And they are left going, wow, this person has done their homework. They will put together this beautiful presentation, and at the end, there is no call to action, and the audience is just left going, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. And they leave with nothing, no further action. So really, it's up to you to remember and be very clear about what action do you want them to take now moving on. This is about how do you end with impact? You allow your audience to see this, like what could happen if they do what you're suggesting. What life will be like for them if they choose your hotel or they choose your company, or how great it will be for them. You need to paint that picture. Ultimately, what does success look like to your audience? And once you're aware of what success looks like to your audience, then paint the picture around that. Paint the conclusion around that and what they will get, which is what they ultimately want. I get it. And I get that you can take me there.
you are taking this seriously. You have put something together that I really get. And that's what we want to end up with when you're sitting in front of that client or that prospect with all of the other competition around you. This is a process that has been very, very successful for everyone that I've worked with in creating structured presentations faster and easier than they had before, with a real understanding of what information needs to go in these presentations. How will you stand out? In what way will you stand out? And if you can stand out with a presentation that is structured and engaging, and you stand out by showing them that you really understand what they need and you are the person who can give it to them, then they'll always be in good hands.